What's up, everybody? As you've probably heard by now, Disney announced a new huge partnership and game that they're building with Epic Games. So I thought I'd put together a quick video taking a look at what they may have planned and speculate about what it could mean for the VeVe platform. The most relevant and important part of this announcement, in my opinion, is that this is clearly going to be a Web3 project. And there are several clues to this in the Disney Epic Games trailer that they released this week on the Fortnite YouTube channel. The first clue they gave us was how the partnership was shown as Disney X Epic Games. Using that X to signify a partnership is kind of a Web3 calling card that we've been seeing consistently in the space for the past few years. If you go back and look at past Disney partnership announcements, you can see that they didn't use the X any other time they were announcing a new collaboration. But if that wasn't clear enough, Disney and Epic Games also used that word soon at the end of the trailer, which is a word we all use when projects that we've invested in or decided to collect on in Web3 are building. So I think that in itself is big news. It's pretty awesome to see that Disney and Epic Games are teasing or even pandering to the Web3 community. And in my opinion, it means that they are building this game on Web3 principles. What's even more interesting to me is how they describe the project in the official partnership announcement on the Walt Disney website. It says, "We're collaborating on something entirely new to build a persistent, open, and interoperable ecosystem that will bring together the Disney and Fortnite communities." And that came straight from the Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney. And it's great to hear that they use the word interoperability in that statement,
The big I word.
but that might just mean a game that is interoperable with other game assets like Fortnite skins, for example. What's really cool though is that they are building a persistent world. Later on in the statement, it even says, "In addition to being a world-class games experience and interoperating with Fortnite, the new persistent universe will offer a multitude of opportunities for consumers to play, watch, shop, and engage with content." So that term, persistent world, is also known as a persistent state world, or PSW, in gaming. Game researcher Richard Bartle defines persistent world as a game that continues to exist and develop internally even when there are no people interacting with it. A good example of a modern persistent world game and what Disney and Epic Games might be building is Star Citizen. And in these types of games, players can do things like own land, build homes, buy, sell, and trade assets, and advance through the game with friends at their own pace. But the gaming aspect is only one part of this project. If you remember that first paragraph of the official partnership announcement that I read to you earlier, it says, "In addition to being a world-class gaming experience, the new persistent universe will allow consumers to play, watch, shop, and engage with content, characters, and stories." So how could this affect VeVe and VeVe digital collectibles? Nobody knows for sure, but most VeVe users would tell you that the biggest impact is going to be the normalization and hopefully eventual mass adoption of Web3 and digital assets. The Disney CEO Bob Iger has always been known as a big proponent for Web3 and digital assets, and he just said in an interview this week that they are creating a huge Disney universe, as in a perpetual universe that will be for gaming, for play, for watching, and for shopping for digital goods.
We've entered into a strategic relationship with Epic Games, the maker of Fortnite, to not only invest in the company Epic, we took a minority stake, $1,500,000,000 investment, but we're also creating with them a huge Disney universe that will be for gaming and for play and for watching and even for shopping, for digital goods and maybe ultimately physical goods that will live alongside Fortnite but be completely interconnected with Fortnite.
You use the word digital goods, so you know that's what they're working towards.
And when I hear that, it make me tingle inside.
It sounds to me like they're building the first real metaverse. You'll probably be able to have your own homes, and I wouldn't be surprised if you were able to decorate your homes with NFTs from other platforms. Even if you didn't have a home in this metaverse, you would most likely be able to change your appearance using digital assets. We've even seen this already from Epic Games when Nike NFT holders were given special back bling and accessories for their Fortnite characters. And maybe not all platforms at first, but possibly platforms that already hold Disney licenses like VeVe and Cryptoys. The most bullish case for VeVe would be if the platform was used as a type of gift shop for this new metaverse where people could buy items to decorate their metaverse homes. Users of this new metaverse will probably have to pay for access to this Disney Fortnite universe and maybe even a monthly subscription fee and maybe even equipment. Some people think that Disney Metaverse will only be accessible in VR with Apple Vision Pro and or Meta's Oculus Quest. Those same users then having to spend even more money in-game to decorate their homes would probably be easier for them to stomach if they had the entire slew of IP in the VeVe app and independent artists like Ron English and Tara McPherson. But even if this metaverse is not interoperable with VeVe in any way, not only is it bringing Web3 mainstream, it will be creating new NFT buyers. Some of those NFT buyers will be NFT holders, and many NFT holders become NFT collectors. And when NFT collecting begins to take off, the oldest and most scarce NFTs will become more valuable. And just like FA comic books and rookie baseball cards, the first appearance of famous characters will hold the most value. But don't take my word for it, Disney executives have known this all along.
I don't like this deal that they've done with VeVe because it feels like Disney's very first step into blockchain. The superlative of first is very valuable and important. Think back to the Beeple auction at Christie's earlier last year. Part of that price of $65 million was built around the superlative, the first NFTs sold at Christie's. These were the very first NFTs of Mickey Mouse and Star Wars characters sold on the blockchain, and they're essentially Happy Meals. Someone at Disney screwed up by making this deal. They were pushing a schlocky, and I'll be very honest, it's a schlocky promotion that was meant to push Disney Plus subscriptions. And no one ever thought about what was that superlative value of the first Disney Mickey Mouse NFT. And in my opinion, they left millions of dollars of value on the table. And what I would say is for anyone who collected these Golden Moments NFTs, hold them, or hodl them, I guess as the kids say nowadays. Hold them because Disney's mistake is going to be a huge value gain for you in the long term. That's not financial advice, by the way. But hold those because when the mainstream Disney collectors start coming into the space, they're going to be looking for those first Mickey Mouse NFTs, and they happen to have been these Golden Moments projects.
So back to that partnership announcement that they posted on the Disney website, they mentioned interoperability.
The big I word.
And many blockchain experts have always been saying that everything will eventually be interoperable. Maybe it's closer than we think. In a patent filed by Disney just last year that was titled Systems and Methods to Generate a Composite Representation of a Digital Wallet Based on Digital Assets Indicated by the Digital Wallet, it is stated that in some implementations, one or more permanent registries implemented by the registry servers may be publicly accessible. In some implementations, for example, the one or more databases may be accessible via a mobile application, which I think is the important part here, or a website. In some implementations, one or more permanent registries implemented by the registry servers may be private and or permissioned. This shows that Disney is interested in either creating their own digital wallets or possibly even having the ability to implement other platforms' wallets into their metaverse. This could allow for token gating certain areas or experiences in the Disney Epic Games metaverse that can only be accessed by users who have particular NFTs, like Golden Moments in their wallets, for example. What exactly this new partnership and game means for VeVe is yet to be seen, but one thing we do know is that VeVe is working closely with Cavernous to build the VeVeverse, and Disney's Epic Games collaboration is being built on the Unreal Engine. So I think it's very interesting to see that the Cavernous team member Jeff Brown attended the Unreal Fest in 2022, where he heard from Galaxy Interactive about how they are doing groundbreaking work in the persistent world space with Unreal Engine. If you look into Galaxy Interactive, you can see that they're using Unreal Engine to build persistent metaverses, and they are also partnered with Immutable X. Will there be a portal leading from Disney's metaverse to the VeVeverse? I don't know, but if you're a collector of NFTs in the Web3 space, mass adoption of Web3 can only be bullish news. Alright homies, that's my opinion on the new Disney Epic Games announcement. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. There's also been some other good videos that I've seen recently about the announcement and how it affects VeVe from creators like Cavell Anderson and My Collectibles. And even the real Randy Chavez is bullish about it, so it must be something special. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at this weekend's Drop Day live streams live on YouTube. Later.